'Cause opposites attracting, you know.
Any fiction is a natural fact.
We come together
'Cause
opposites
attract. You can't possibly make your first Instagram post like of food or a sunset when you don't know how to use Instagram. You just feel like it's a big trap. And I said, just come here and kiss me for a second. And he didn't have Instagram at the time, so and also does not like having his picture taken. So I remember you were actually kind of pissy with me. You were like, what? And I was like, just come over here for a second. And I held out the camera, and then
I obliged.
Then we nookied.
Yeah, we did a little nookie. And then you posted it. I was very late to Instagram.
Yeah.
Yeah.
He had proposed to me, and then it was his idea. We had never really talked about having a wedding, but then one time we were talking about it. I can't even remember the terms, and he said, yeah, we probably shouldn't do it though, because half the people we're inviting are gay, and isn't that really rude to just like,
come celebrate us, enjoy this right you don't have? It felt very weird.
And we said, okay, let's not do it until everyone can, and then DOMA was squashed at like 7 a.m. on a I don't know, something morning, and you weren't even in town. I remember because we had both my mom and my aunt staying with us, and I turned on the news, and we had texted each other like, yay, we can do it now. And then I wanted to make a meal out of it and make it public, and then so I obviously could have texted you, but I chose to do it via Twitter, and I'm very flattered at the spicy response I got back.
I wasn't joking. I was absolutely...
Kristen had long had a fascination with sloths, and she 4 or 5 nights a week would be in bed before nighttime watching videos of sloths. And I mean, and then I have to watch every video. And if you've watched sloths, they don't do anything. That's what she likes about it. But it's not the greatest, like, check this video out. And it's like 45 seconds of the sloth maybe going from one branch to another, which is very amusing to Kristen. So I was directing a movie, and I had hired this animal wrangler, and I was like, oh my goodness, do you have a sloth? And he said, yeah, we have a two-toed sloth. And I was like, could you possibly bring it to the house for like 4 hours for her birthday? And then, yes, it was this big surprise, and then I knew she was gonna be really excited, so then I decided I should film. But as she just said, she's always like one step ahead of me. So the fact that when the sloth arrived, I said, put the dogs in the bedroom. And then when I went into the bedroom, she was already crying because she thought, why wouldn't the dogs be allowed to be out there? There's another animal out there. What animal would be out there? Oh my God, there's a sloth out there. And then she was just inconsolable by the time I entered the room, which just, I happened to luckily be filming. And then you were doing Ellen, and you were out of stories because you were on the like end of a press tour. And
Yeah,
like,
I have nothing to talk
about.
And he said, why don't you show that stupid sloth video? And I was like, that's a good idea. Maybe
Yeah.
I will. Tell everybody what you got me for my birthday.
And then my friend from Detroit, Ken Kennedy, he texted me and he said, you know, when some hillbilly breaks into the zoo to steal a sloth so that he can act like you, that's on you. That's what you've started. Just know that that's on your shoulders.